So I'm a divorce attorney and I talk to potential clients and clients all day long. And I talk to a lot of people in my conference room very privately about the issues that led to them wanting a divorce. Or maybe they're just thinking about a divorce and wanting to get a little bit more information. And one of the biggest issues that I see is that there's a common theme in the women coming into my office. And this is a theme that goes beyond divorce. It's a theme of rushing constantly. My clients are constantly rushing, and they are rushing to do their to-do list. They're rushing to their commitments. They're rushing through their emails. They're rushing through dinner with their kids. They're rushing through their weekends. They're not paying attention to their health. They're not paying attention to their own signals from their bodies, and they're not able to fit in time for themselves or their meaningful relationships. I'm going to give you a tip if you're a rushing woman. And the first tip is that you've got to lower your expectations of your family's commitments. I know you want to get a gold medal prize for being the best mom on the block and being the Girl Scout troop leader or, going to all the different baseball games or soccer games, but you've really got to reduce the family's commitments. 9 times out of 10, your kids would rather spend more time with you meaningfully than being carted around to the 3rd or 4th event that week. And ask yourself this too, if you've overbooked your whole family, is there a reason why you've done that? Is it harder to be at home and be connected yourself, with your kids, or to be alone with your thoughts than it is to just rush them around through a schedule? So number one, you've got to just take off of the calendar, 30% of your commitments. And you're doing that so that you can foster a relationship with yourself and also a relationship with your kids and your family. So if you're going to lower the commitments of your family and yourself on your family calendar, the next step is that you're going to prioritize and start scheduling time for yourself. Whether or not you're going through a divorce, thinking about a divorce or not, it really doesn't matter because these can apply in all situations. Whether or not you're going through a divorce doesn't really matter. This can apply to you in any situation in your life. Basically, you need to prioritize yourself and schedule time for you to do 2 things specifically. Number one, you need to rest and slow down. You might not know what that means, and that might sound terrible to you, but you've got to do it. Your relationships are getting harmed. Your health is getting harmed. If you want to be there for your kids in their older years, if you would like to have a happy life and get your hormones all regulated and have connection with your family members and your community, you've got to take time to rest. And then the second thing is that did you know that it's actually promoted that you should have solitary time? As a mom, as a spouse, with kids, that's impossible, but you can do it. You have to prioritize solitary time to yourself, and you need to ask for that from your family. And most of the time people think that they can't ask for that or that they won't be given that, but you don't know unless you ask. And maybe your question's not really a question, it's more of a statement. I'm going to need a little bit of time to myself. On Sunday afternoon, I'm going to fill in the blank, go watch a movie. I'm going to go to a cafe and journal. I'm going to go for a long walk and a long solo hike while I think about my top 3 things that have been bothering me this week. Pick your choice. It doesn't really matter. But spending that time alone with your thoughts with no other distraction is one of the best ways to slow down. So if you're going through a divorce, this is going to help you automatically. If you're not, this is just really great general human being information. We need to slow down, we need to minimize our commitments, and we need to get back on track with ourselves. I hope this helps.